Yeah, g'day folks. I just thought I'd do a bit of a compost technique review, and just this is what I started with. It's the excuse the wind. It's tumbler type compost bin, and I went all out and brought the tray that goes underneath, collects the juice, and we did the right thing. We're putting all the the dry and the wet stuff in, but I'm not happy with this this system. You're supposed to sort of crank this every day, which we did, and yeah, then add more stuff. So you're supposed to add it to one side and let that side mature, and then you add it, then you start in the other side. Good idea, and I'm a tool maker by trade, and this is the sort of things I used to make molds for. But yeah, for my situation, it just come out in highly acidic. Most of the compost just turned out to be highly acidic balls of like smelly type stuff that didn't even break down. And when we were using this, these fermentation flies, there's still a few around, but when we were using this, the amount of fermentation flies that would hang around the decking area, and if you had a glass of wine, they'd go into that, and yeah, so we stopped using that a couple of months ago, and I'll just show you what we've started doing instead, and we're very happy with the new system. Cheers. So what we've been using, yeah, probably the last 6 months right through winter, is one of these. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 5th, and that'll be enough for us. And we have a lot of food scraps, green waste, and stuff from the garden. But yeah, you bury. There's a picture of it there. You bury the item in the ground. That's the hard part. And it's just basically an in-ground worm farm. And I've come out at night time and shone my torch in amongst the food scraps in there, and it's chockers with worms. And yeah, our green scraps can't keep up. Every time we open it, it's dropped down quite a way, and 4 has turned out to be enough, but we'll put a 5th one in just so we can add more of the leaves from the cabbages and things that we don't use from the garden, and not just the stuff from the kitchen, but Australian made. And yeah, really happy. I'll just go and show you what they look like inside and what we've been doing with them. Cheers. So what I've done, I've buried them next to hungry fruit trees, the trees that need a lot of nutrients, and I used a fence post hole digger to make the hole, but you could use a shovel or anything like that, but it was pretty easy with the post hole digger from the fence, because you've got to dig quite a deep hole. But we've placed them, you know, where there's fruit trees, and what seems to happen is the worms just sort of migrate through at night time or during the day, and then they eat the whatever's in there, and then they go back into the garden around the tree, and then they crap in there, and your casting sort of just gets spread through the garden that way, the natural way. And yeah, it's been working a treat. There's a few flies hanging around this one because I've put some fishing scraps in there, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that, but it doesn't seem to, the worms seem to love it. And here's the latest one. So you do get the fermentation flies in there, but it's the beauty of it is it's far away from the house. So the fermentation flies are just, you can see them there, he's just big enough to get into that breather hole. But I mean, they all help with the breaking down of it. So when I open this, there'll be a few flies that come out. But yeah, we just chuck tissues and all our kitchen scraps and everything in there, and that was full probably 4 days ago. As you can see now, I can add more. But we can't keep up. It's this one will have a bit of things. We can't. We really we have a lot of kitchen scraps and we can't keep up. So highly recommend that system. If you didn't want to buy one, you just probably bury a PVC pipe, like I saw on one of the channels I'm subscribed to. He just buried a PVC pipe and drilled holes in the side and put a cap on it, and you just take the cap off and it would work exactly the same as this. Yeah, that's I've been trialing it for about 6 months, and I'm just waiting to see how it went, and yeah, much better than the tumbler style. I'll be getting rid of that. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.